What's up YouTube, Capital G here, looking at a brand new card coming out of Code of the Duelist that is actually extremely good. It's called Mauled Captain, and I think that this card's entire purpose was to promote link summoning because it is basically a one-card link summon, but it does even more than that. It's really good with Xyz, really good with Synchro, and even Fusion potentially. This card, I think the placement of this card being in Code of the Duelist is very suspicious because it definitely looks like it's supposed to promote link summoning very hard. So it's called Mauled Captain, and the artwork looks really cool. If you guys don't know, well, I'm pretty sure just about everybody knows now, Mauled Captain has been on so many different journeys. He's been on so many adventures, and I would probably just estimate off the top of my head that the dude's probably been on 30 different card arts. In fact, this card looks very similar because you see he's kind of fucked up and he's kind of mad. He's got all these arrows in his back. It kind of reminds me of the Warrior Returning Alive, which he was also on. And I mean, the dude is just on so many damn cards. In fact, hell, just a couple of sets ago in Invasion Vengeance, actually that was like one set ago, he was on Dimensional Barrier. So like the dude has just been on cards and cards and cards, and it's kind of hard to keep up with his story because it never seems to end. So it's like, you know, you can never do a complete storyline of Mauled Captain because Konami is just, they keep adding to it every other set or something like that. So anyways, this is Mauled Captain. It's an Earth Warrior, obviously, because it is Mauled Captain. Effect monster, level 1, 400 attack, 1,200 defense. If I had to guess, I would say that those are probably Mauled Captain stats backwards. I know Mauled Captain had 1,200 attack. The 400 defense, I'm just gonna guess that they've basically reversed his stats. The effect is, when this card is normal summon, you can target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position, but its effects are negated. So it is basically kind of just like a Blizzard, but one that every single deck can use. I do get that the effects are negated. They kind of had to do that, but you know, the restrictions on what you can do with the monster and like the monster that it can be, there just doesn't seem to be any. I mean, you can grab a tuner back and then you can instantly go into like a level 5 synchro, like Catastor, Magical Android, TG Hyper Librarian. You can obviously grab a level 1 and then you can go into like a rank 1 XC. Excuse me, but what I think is just going to be more common, I think that people are just going to you know, grab any level 4 or lower, and then they're just going to go straight into a Link 2 monster, and it's just going to be really easy. And this kind of reminds me of how Tour Guide from the Underworld came out in Extreme Victory, which, if you guys don't know, was the last set out of the 5Ds era. And then it was like, it's kind of convenient, Konami, you're releasing this card that completely breaks the XC mechanic. Now, I think there are going to be two things with Mauled Captain that people find mildly annoying. The first is the fact that it's not actually a level 4 monster. I think this was completely done intentionally. If it would have been level 4, it would have pretty much just been a instant, like, one card rank 4 XC, and I don't think anybody wants that. We already got Norton for that. Enough people complain about Norton being a little too good, and some people already want Norton banned. You would have had this card being able to be splashed into like Zodiac and ABC, and we already know that the rank 4 pool is by far and away the best, whether you look at pre-Zodiac, post-Zodiac. So I don't think they wanted another Norton situation. Also, this card is not once per turn, so there could have been some crazy, like, brilliant fusion shenanigans where you normal summon it and you get a XC, and then you like use your second summon off Seraphonite and you get another XC, so that would have been kind of nuts. And then the other one being the fact that it doesn't activate when special summoned. I think that was done because they decided to make it level 1, and if they made it activate when special summoned, it would have kind of been a little maybe too powerful for those synchro spam decks. You know, they all run 1-for-1 anyways to get like level out of their deck and to get other level 1 monsters. So you'd have been able to activate this, you know, pull back another monster from your graveyard, go into like, you know, TG Hyper Librarian or something like that, and then just start, you know, synchro spamming the board, or make a link and then start synchro spamming the board. So I think that was done intentionally. I think the card is really good. I think that it is a card that definitely does promote link summoning because it appears to be that you just normal summon it and bam, you just have instant access to a rank 2, or excuse me, I've rank 2. You have instant access to a link 2 link monster, and I think that more cards like this are going to come down the pipeline. They're just going to make link summoning easier and easier so that people stop complaining about how it has ruined the game. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think. I think the card's excellent. I like how it lets you link, it lets you XC, it lets you fusion, and it lets you synchro all in one little package. So anyways, whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.